Yeah, my fault. What it do? Severe points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for real. Tap in, tap in. You know what the fuck it is, y'all. So, I had to just make, you know what I'm saying? Get right real quick. Hope everybody feeling good. Everybody having a good rising. You get what I'm saying? Sending positive energy out to everybody. We all got battles. We all got stuff we facing. But I'm sending you love, you know? Whether you know me or not, I hope you achieve all you need to achieve. You get all you try and get. You already got the thought, you know what I'm saying? You already there for real. You feel me? Sending positive energy y'all way, man. That's one thing I always make sure about myself. No matter what I have, what I got going on, that I'm never, I'm always able to get positive energy out. I'm never too together or got anything where it's like I'm not able to give positive energy out. It's never that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the number one thing that's above all, right? But and coinciding, it's a lot of stuff that has no monetary attachment to it. That's very, very important. Even in your sense to even get that so-called money. You know what I'm saying? How a lot of shit is connected. A lot of people aren't aware of, right? Um, we got to be great, y'all. We got to be great. You know. Taking this shit day by day. I'm about to start this second job. When I start this second job, it's up. Not even going front. It's up when I start this second job. If I had a little bit more help, I would have already been in that shit probably starting this week. But like I told y'all, I'm completely by myself. So even if it's something small that I would need like some money for or something like that, you get what I'm saying? I don't be having it. I might have to say something to buy more time until I have it. So then I could go forth towards it. You get what I'm saying? And that's basically what I had to do for this job. Like I had to finesse some shit for more time off me not having help. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't be real with the situation and be like, I don't have this, but I will or whatever. Because then, the jobs and stuff, it don't be working like that. I wish jobs did understand real life and shit, but they really don't. They gonna go with the next person. So, some jobs will, but if a person even more so don't know you, y'all already didn't build a relationship, you might not be able to tell them like, look, I don't got this, but I got this other job and this in a short period of time I'm gonna have this. Just let me move like this within the job. Like it don't be like that. You can't do stuff like that. So, majority time. So you gotta be ahead of the swivel, you feel me? Gotta be ahead of the swivel. You know? You know how you're ahead of the pivot and shit? Niggas think they doing something and they triple, you feel me? You're shutting everything down. I don't care if you drive, whatever you do, I'm shutting that whole shit down. You ain't doing nothing. Lockdown mode, cookies, that's me, Type shit, it's like that. So, life is wild, but man, this weather though, y'all. How y'all feeling, Miss Rising? How my Brit feeling, man? I swear to God, I better not find out my Brit be in my lives and she ain't let me know. I feel like she was on here the other day though. But I find out she on my lives and I don't know. I'm gonna be in my feelings. That seemed like some some Scorpio behavior though. Like let me peep this and not let them peep. And I'm peeping this. That's some Scorpio behavior. You know what I mean? It's all good because I really see this is what's so beautiful about really being your authentic self, right? I'm not afraid of anybody doing any type shit like that with me or anything because you know what I'm saying? Anybody that was to do something like that, right? You're gonna see I'm the same person on here that I am in person. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you can say is around work, I might not be that adamant on talking about this stuff because that's not why I'm there for, while we're still in the last of this monetary system and prisons of war. But even I almost damn near can't even say that because shoot, at my recent jobs that I've had, all my recent jobs that I've had, if they was to see any of these videos, they'll be like, I see what he was trying to hold in. That's what they'll say. Because I didn't know he was aware of everything, how he's aware of everything. He might have said a piece of this, but even that piece that he said, you remember how I was telling y'all how people, like in the car, they try to make themselves like extra comfortable to make me feel inadequate because they know when I'm looking down on here, and I'm on here, they know I'm on my live, and they know they wasn't able to break my spirit. That shit just happened just now. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying though. Yeah, all the jobs, like, they'll be like, cause I either, I'm not gonna say maxed out, but I either, like it's some way of irritation with the job or in general, I probably spoke about some shit with the system or something around any of my jobs, all my recent jobs, whether I'm there still or not, you know? Some of my jobs, I was going literally live while at the job. You feel me? It's like real shit on breaking shit. Like I show up, how you see me on here is really how I am in person. You know? There's no like pretend or anything like that. So if my Lord Scorpio was to do something like that and be on that type of time, you get what I'm saying? Welcome in. You feel me? Welcome in. You know? Oh, you can. It's shout out to 8 people that's in here right now. 8 people just came in. How do you make? Yeah. Came in. Yeah, I made you the mod. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo ass first though. Yo ass first. So I had to let yo be. You feel me? So where we at with it? So, like I'm saying, y'all, like, I want all y'all to protect y'all energy right now because, and this goes for whether you chosen or not, but everybody got abilities, stuff they good at, a reason why they're here. We all that Lord spermy, that got to go. And you know what I'm saying? Past the other ones, right? So I want everybody to tap themselves on the back for that. Off break. You the one Lord spermy that got away. You feel me? We got away and shit, and we end up in this joint, right? So we here. So with all of this that's taking place right now, it's very, very important to be able to get positive energy, you know? Like, matter of fact, around work, whatever y'all doing today, do something nice for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just telling someone have a good day, you know, that you don't know. And if you regularly, I ain't gonna front, some of y'all that might come in here, if y'all kind of gravitate towards my spirit, y'all probably like, I already be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yo. Y'all might be like, I already be doing that shit. Right? It's crazy because I started turning right before he even started barking. Like, I already sensed y'all always be there though. You got anger problems and shit. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate that. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, cause all right, you know, y'all. One of the things that y'all noticing everybody's talking about is like everybody's talking about how it almost feels like it's like dead outside, like it's dull and shit. I'll let you know. I'll let you know right now. Here's my moderator and shit. Like, you're already making history, right? Because you're the first moderator ever. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, you're the first moderator ever for me. I didn't even know how to do this shit. I just looked and I just found this shit out. And And I be knowing people be doing that. And I ain't gonna front. You better, I be tapping in off the early, but I be tapping in randomly. Put my notifications on, because I'm gonna need you. Because I be in deep, you look at my lives, I be in deep downloads. You know what I'm saying? About serious, heavy stuff. And motherfuckers be coming on here. I don't know, motherfuckers ain't on here like that now, but they be on here. I'm telling you, if you listen to some of my lives that you already been, you probably see me like low key kind of arguing with them and shit. I be putting people on timeout and shit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need you, because motherfuckers be getting out of line. I got stalkers too and shit. So yeah, real shit. I need you to get them out of here, because they be trying to fuck up my vibration when I be in the serious teaching mode about certain subjects. They come randomly. Like right now, like I'm talking to y'all and stuff, but these joints come randomly, because I always be outside and shit. You feel me? So it'd be helpful. I appreciate you. Now, like the dullness and shit, right? The dullness. Man, this is a chop and bop until I'm still, right? So this is considered a chop and bop. I want to know how y'all feel about everything that's taking place right now. You know, with the distractions. My next thing I was gonna talk about on here, because I be trying to pick stuff now. I was gonna talk about that ICE situation. Was it a human being? It was a complex cell organism. It was a white lady, I think it was, or something. I saw a video. Someone said like they was wrong for unaliving white lady or something like that. But I saw like a picture of a video, and it was like, said like ICE or something, and it had like a truck there. It's like they had like a car pulled over or something. But hey, what it is, Jose. What it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, this shit crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta look that shit up. So like, I'm curious to know how y'all feel about it, because one of the things that I've been talking about, you know, I've been going live more recently since I started back going live, right? But one of the things that I pressed, and this is for, I don't want my human beings to feel left out. I hope you don't feel left out, but if you do, you know, I apologize to the best that I can, you know, because I'm not saying this to say y'all couldn't show up either. You know what I'm saying? What I'm about to say, y'all can. But like, I'm trying to put together like us just meeting in person. Because you see, even on my shorts, I said something briefly about how, like, you know, a lot of us neuromelanated beings, that's the sun in the flesh, we talking about a lot of issues and shit, right? I'm not mad at it. You know, it's like never before, right? It's beautiful. But even with that being said, we got to start meeting in person, right? The reason, even if it's like, it don't matter about how much people come at first or any of that, because it's about the point of actually meeting, that bond. That's connecting that bond between us, you know, that has been taken away from us. Us just communicating, having more respect for each other is doing that also. But it's like, when we start meeting in person, that's even going to give people the heart in other places that they see us doing it, where, because it's a majority of us everywhere, any city and state right now, that's aware of who we are. Even if they don't know genetics, so that we the sun in the flesh, and that everybody's anatomy is changing for the better, the worse right now. You feel me? And with that being said, it's like, but having a like way, I miss my life. Right now, the fact that I'm talking about it's enough. That's just vibes. So, and what I'm saying, I don't know it's the last thing y'all heard me say, but what I'm saying is we've been building for a while, you know, and it's not bad. That's good and all of that, but like, you know, we need to meet in person. You know what I'm saying? So we can get other people meeting in person. Because I was saying, if you think about it, they started messing up my live when I started talking about building this shit. They funny as hell. But that lets y'all know how powerful this shit is. Like I'm someone so-called not to worry about. I got less than 1,000 subscribers, right? But just me and this conversation, it brings so the energy is so strong, the lives start messing up. Trying to fuck up the frequency. And that's one of the main reasons. Matter of fact, I'm glad that shit happened because that lets me know like that's one of the main things of reasons why we got to meet in person. Also, is because how like you could be having like a good live, and then somebody's life gets fucked with, like, and it disconnects when you're having an important live, or everybody, the vibration is at a high standpoint, everyone's vibing, understanding what's said and all of that. This is why we got to meet in person also, because see how that just like messed with my frequency and shit, and I don't know where it stopped at and all of that. That's non-existent in person. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was meeting with y'all and we was meeting up and we met up, everybody's hearing me talk, or whoever's talking, for that matter. So it's like that's why it's important. That's actually one of the most main important reasons why we got to meet in person. Because that them hold this disruption from any negative energy for whatever reason that's not trying to let truth get out, that's not valid no more. You feel me? Because we've been building this stuff, y'all, since I went to the store, and I've been going live with y'all. I've been on here, even I got off for a little bit, but in just the time I heard the sirens like four or five separate times, y'all, and it's been less than 2 hours, like 2 hours tops. And I heard sirens like going different directions. When I came out the store, it's just like, it's crazy. It's like they're trying to shock. They just want to keep shocking your system with the sirens. Like I want to go somewhere where I don't hear that shit. You're just hearing it constantly. You would think that, like, if you didn't know any better, and if I brung someone here from like the 90s or something, you would think that it's shootouts like every like 5 minutes. You feel me? I'm in the most whitest place. Ain't none of that shit going on. So it's like, and I know that they're dying at a faster rate, but even still, it's not. I mean, it is that, but like I said, they're trying to use that for a negative benefit. You gotta think about it. Everything that they do, y'all, everything. Because the number one thing that that all of these programs have all in the same, in unison, what they all have the same is the thing that they all have is they're all in cahoots to lower your vibration. The food you eat, what you watch on TV, what you listening to, the sounds that's hitting your brain, give you tinnitus over time. You know what I'm saying? All of this is to keep you in a fight, flight, or freeze, to keep you like in shock. Even the weather. The cold, you know what the cold does. They have cold plunges and shit. It shocks you. It shocks your system. And they always want to talk about like health benefits from the cold and shit, but they don't talk about the other part of it though. Or really what it does to us, how detrimental it is to us, because we don't come from the cold. The cold isn't even natural weather. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see like white people, people with animal DNA that love the cold. They'd be cold as shit and they'll be out in some small ass shorts. Like it's summertime. Like la 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 la, singing and all of that. You hear me? Like real shit, like this shit is crazy, y'all. I'm about to get off in a little bit. Once I finish this bop real quick. But yeah, nah, this shit is crazy, y'all. It's real crazy. So yeah, I just want to implement that. I want y'all to give me ideas. My Instagram is Dready, DREADY _ the lower line, the under one, and then 5. That's my Instagram. My TikTok, you can follow any of them. RoBs Inferno. It's my main YouTube, my only one. And yeah, like so I'm saying this from my email's on here also. Feel free to send me an email. Like, I really wanna, like, I'll talk to some of y'all even on the phone, like, besides even on here. Like, I'm very open. I'm protected, but I'm open ways to come about this way. because I feel like my vibration is like raising so much that like everything around me, it feels like everything around me is just like being like sped up, you know? And it's like it almost feels like it's trying to make me speed up. But I'm smart enough to know not to speed up with it, because that's a distraction in itself, you know? Y'all might be able to hear the sirens right now, again, in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's like they're trying to like just shock our system. Think about it, like you got freezing ass weather that even if you're not homeless, when I know it's hot right now, but in the lower bit of cold that's here, because they're trying to block the radiation and how the weather is changing. Like, they don't even want it to be this hot right now. You know what I'm saying? And then they're coming constantly with the sirens. You know, they're trying so hard, y'all. But this is why we got to get away from this shit, because these people are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all literally seeing this literally on video while I'm telling y'all. You know, I'm just letting y'all know what they trying to do, and they don't care. You know, y'all gotta think about that. Have they ever cared about the planet? You know, from a collective majority standpoint. And here go 12 right here. Here go the slave catchers right here. You get what I'm saying? So this let you know that. I act like them motherfuckers don't even exist to me, because they really don't. You know what I'm saying? I can care less how them motherfuckers feel. I act like they don't even exist, because they don't even exist to me. You know, they really don't. And I look at them literally. They don't need to put them on camera, none of that. I look at them like they just. I looked at them like they just sold out so bad. They just playing the last. They just playing the last of their cards that was dealt. Like, they can't change their cards, and they're just playing the last of their cards until you know what I mean? They can't even play those cards no more. That's how I look at them. You feel me? So that's why it's crazy as shit. Like, I be looking at them like I remember when I did used to look at them in the car, and I wanted to look them in the eyes in the car and shit. Now it's like they like non-existent to me. You know? Them motherfuckers is non-existent. I know that they're all in cahoots. You know, amongst trying to like. But the thing is, they don't realize it though. Like, they think that they're just doing their job and shit like that, but they don't realize how they're in cahoots off of like really what's going on. And just like in that video, when y'all seen the one guy that tried to do all that extra on the bus and stuff. Remember? He did all that. And I got nothing but love for him, but it's just like, you know, a lot of us are so mad about the changes that's taking place, even if we don't want to say it straight up, where it's like we got to get to a point where it's like we see the system for all it is, where it's like we're not using it to get mad at our brother and sister, because that's what we've been doing. You know, it's like we would get mad when we see our brother and sister homeless or struggling and talk down on them, but we don't want to talk about why they're struggling. We just want to say they're lazy or they got to try harder. You know what I'm saying? But if everybody was lazy or had to try harder, it wouldn't be such a, put it like this, the numbers speak that that's not the problem. You know what I mean? That's definitely not the problem. You know? Because if that wasn't the problem, they wouldn't be people with multiple jobs that's struggling, you know? People that don't fit the stereotypes in which people that put on just homeless people and people that's struggling, like as if like it's everybody, you know what I mean? There's so much contradiction to let you know that that's not the truth. So it's like people right now, I like to look at it like the truth is coming out so much. It's coming out in a way that people can't make excuses for the surface. For the surface. Man. I'm gonna stream maybe like in like a couple of hours or something. There is a way that you can go to my notifications. You feel me? So yeah, if you can, just check on it. But yeah, I'm about to rock right now. So I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day, or when I see you next. This is a repoints of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You already know what the fuck it is, man. It's our time. Let's get this shift. Let's be great. You know, let's match the energy of what we naturally are without feeling like it's racism, it's fear mongering. You know, it's no hostility towards anybody else that's being who he is. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all in a little bit.